2 years ago, I had a client. Still have the client, but I had a client, and he wanted a particular stamp. Stamp catalog, 5,000 pounds. It was the last stamp he needed to complete a particular country, and it is the heart and soul of that country. And it is massively under-cataloged. It has been since I started buying them when they cataloged $500 a piece, years and years ago. Now they're 5,000 pounds. Still too cheap, in my opinion. I said, fine, I can present you the stamp. It's very difficult. It's the key to the whole subject. It's the only stamp you haven't been able to find, and I want $25,000 for it. So I said, I'll think about it. I said, that's fine. A month goes by, and I get a catalog from overseas. And it is a beautiful, beautiful specialized collection of that particular subject of which this stamp belonged. Must have taken 30, 40 years to put together. I get to the place for the key stamp. It ain't there. It doesn't surprise me. The following week, I'm working at my desk. Maureen says, Mr. J. Worthington Pfeffelfinger's on the line. So I picked up the phone. I didn't say hello. I didn't say, how are you? I picked up the phone. And I said, he didn't have it, did he? That's all I said. Pause. Then he starts to laugh outrageously. He said, you're right, he didn't have it. I said, what did I tell you? He said, do you still have it? I said, yes, I do. He said, I'll take it. I said, thank you. I sent him the stamp, sold it for $25,000. Well, I had him on the line. I said, now, let's have some fun. You and I know that this man understood his subject very well, yet he didn't have the stamp. So I said to my friend, how many times in the last 25 years did he have a chance to buy the stamp? I said he had 4 chances to buy that stamp in the last 25 years on either side of the Atlantic. And 4 times he walked into the auction room, sat down, prepared to buy the last stamp he needed to complete the subject. 4 times in a row he left the sales room without buying the stamp because he wouldn't make the commitment necessary to secure the stamp. And 4 times in a row, guess who the buyer was? So there are 3 copies in the vault. Now, you have to have the strength of your convictions if you're going to trash a catalog figure. But you have to come to some conclusions after 50 years. I took it away from him 4 times in a row with malice in my heart and pushed him 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 until he couldn't see straight. As I said, this stamp is infinitely more important than the catalog tends to indicate. At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, I put my money where my mouth is. If I'd been desperately wrong in the last 50 years and all these kinds of decisions that I have to make from time to time, I would have been out of business 40 years ago. I don't have to have a client to buy that stamp, because I know exactly how it fits into the firmament of the particular collection.